What's going on, guys?
What's up?
Bearded Brix
Back again
with another review.
Another one.
This is set 76139,
And
the
it's
1989 Batmobile.
No. 3,008 pieces.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this thing's big and it is heavy.
This is a big boy set.
Yes.
There was 2 times during our live stream while building that we dropped pieces inside, and
Almost lost them.
to one hand this thing to pick it up is not that easy. I'm gonna say this thing probably weighs 13 pounds.
That's pretty close. It is a massive set. And very sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel flimsy. Maybe some stuff back here is not the, strongest stuff, but if you're picking this up right here, it is
while building it
very sturdy.
You attach something, you're like, man, this is flimsy. Well, then like 2 steps later, you're going to cover that up with more armor, and you're going to realize that you have now snapped everything together, and it is just it's solid.
Yeah.
There's a couple pieces that are held on by brackets that kind of move up and down a little, but they're solid, I promise.
Yeah, you wouldn't get the curvature that you need without them just completely redesigning a piece, like from 100% scratch to try to get more curve in it.
And they did a really good job with overlaying pieces to come out to this curve.
Yes, they did. There's one piece, and it's kind of covered up now, which is a little sad. The tile, it takes a 1x8 tile, and it's actually bent. Like, you bend it, there's an offset, and as you put it on, you bend it to pull it into a round shape, which was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was one of the steps I did. He didn't get to do it, but
I guess overall features it has. It's not a. It is a vehicle. You got to think it doesn't have too many moving components other than the wheels itself. It does have 2 machine guns that pop up.
That worked awesome.
One of the things I'm not really happy about, I wish the machine gun stepped up higher. Maybe not exactly, but
man, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you might scratch the fender.
The paint might not be there.
Yeah, Batman don't care.
It needs to stick up like one plate or 2 plates higher.
Yeah.
It does include some train wheels in the front of it, and the train wheels allow it to give that turbine effect on the front. I guess the technical name for them is plane wings, but the plane wings are right here to create some air ducts on the side. That's a really cool feature.
These louvers.
Yeah, it's got louvers in the back.
Louvers in the back. It's just they look awesome.
It's got certain things just built in, like ice skates on the side that are stacked on top of each other, just to give it that little detail. It does have the grappling hooks from the movie on the side of the vehicle, but sadly, they don't work. Man, if you were to press a button and that thing just
that'd be awesome. But this set, so other than building the big Falcon, the UCS Falcon, no other set we've built with an 18 up badge has felt like it truly needed to be 18 and up. I feel like this set does.
When you're building this and you're going through the steps, like I was saying, you build the structure of it, but it doesn't stop at the structure. Once you start building the structure, you actually start building the cockpit, I'm going to call it, the driver's seat, or the cabin.
Yeah.
You build the cabin inside of it. The 2 problems we had is we both got fat fingers. You dropped some. I dropped a minifig in there, and I really didn't think I was going to be able to get the minifig out with taking something apart.
Yeah, Vicky Bale was about to be gone.
Yeah, she was just going to be stuck in the Batmobile forever.
Joker took her. It's just
crap happens when you party.
One other moving piece that we forgot real quick was
the cockpit slides forward. This is not minifig scale, and I am 100% okay with that. If we would have built this thing to minifig scale, I would not be that impressed with it.
Yeah.
The thing has headrests.
I know.
That look pretty functional.
The inside, we'll get some pictures put up. Probably right now, he'll be showing them. But the inside is stickered, but it is a lot of detail, and it looks very cramped because there's so much. It looks like an airplane cockpit.
But if you've seen the movie,
I know, that's what I'm saying. It looks like an airplane cockpit the way it's set up, but the way they interpreted it with Lego was
perfect.
Very good, yes.
And also, even though there is a lot of stickers, this thing has a gear shifter that goes back and forth. It has a e-brake that goes back and forth.
And another lever we don't
quite
know what it does yet.
That's the turbine.
Yeah,
the turbine.
Yeah, that's the afterburner.
One of the really cool things I do like about the inside of it that kind of a loss is you create a gas pedal and a brake pedal that move in and out, but once you put it together, they're lost. You can't find them, you can't reach them, you can't see them.
Yeah, it gets a little dark down in there.
This is I only work in black
and very, very dark gray. Wrong Batman, but I understand the reference.
But it's
there.
Batman.
I know. I understand.
Technically, it's Lego Batman.
That's true.
Technically,
this is Michael Keaton Batman.
But it's
we'll talk about that in a minute.
Batman.
Other than that, this set's awesome.
It really is.
And I keep saying other than that, and Rich is going to fuss at me, but this
set
is awesome.
This thing is awesome. My little complaints for this thing, I have 4 complaints I have found during this whole thing.
Okay.
I hate the fact that the steering wheel controls the front wheels just like in every Technic vehicle, but when you take it off of the turntable, the vehicle weighs so much you can't turn the wheels. If your hands are small enough maybe to get in there and grab the entire wheel, but if you're trying to use your fingers, it won't turn. You gonna try it?
I just want to see.
It does it in the air.
I know, but I'm trying to see like my fingers.
Oh. My other complaint is like I said about the guns. I wish the guns stuck up a little higher.
Is that fixable or no?
I don't know because you that piece that it guides on with the cuts is only so long. So maybe if you moved, you would have to move the entire thing up. So I mean, I understand it.
Yeah.
But one of the other complaints I have, and it's not really a complaint that I believe that can be fixed if that's the easiest way to say it.
Okay.
The headlights.
The headlights are a little weird.
They point straight at the ground.
I agree. If it's gonna come through,
I don't know if you'll be able to see it unless we lift it up. They are straight on the ground. So
here's another thing. So underneath is nice flat bottom. This nice little turntable, it doesn't attach, which is not
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It hooks into these 2 little blue squares and sits nice and pretty right on there. Might be a little hard to do, without doing.
Yeah, as I say, you gotta do some
this
trigging.
right here, but. Yeah, you gotta get your turntable set, and then set your Batmobile down on it. And,
you messed it up.
See, that's how I wanted to park.
Tilted.
Get that lean, that 3-wheel.
My last complaint, it is not that bad of a complaint, but I wish the cockpit or the windscreen, as Lego would call it, just gets caught, and then when it slides up. I wish it would go up that just a little bit further.
Slight little further.
And the only other downfall to that is when you turn the guns up, you are touching.
Yeah. Oh, they squeezed them.
Yeah, you are touching. You can't
tight.
fit a plate between there.
No.
Which, why do you have your guns up while the cockpit's open? Next thing we're going to talk about is the minifigs.
Of course. We have to.
This is like one of the main reasons you would buy this set. Man, you get Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Maybe. I agree. This is a very important part of this set. If you brick link this set,
everything but the windscreen is obtainable. Pretty easy.
There's some printed pieces.
Yeah.
Other than the printed pieces, but if you brick link this set, it's a shame to do that and not have that because those are Vicky Vale, whatever. Keaton or Batman and Joker,
and we don't agree on these minifigures. By the way,
it's a toss up. I'm not saying I don't agree with you, but I fully understand your opinion on them. So,
the first minifig I would like to talk about is Jack Nicholson's portrayal of the Joker. This will always be my favorite Joker, and this is my favorite minifigure in this set. One of the things I disagree with is the hat. The purple fedora is an original piece to this set, but in the scene that everybody is dressed as Vicky Vale's in her green dress, Batman's in his suit, is when they come into the museum. He was not wearing a fedora. He was wearing more of like a golfer's hat, and I wish they would have done that. It does have the flower on the front of his shirt that portrays the little acid spit. Everything else to it is perfect. I just wish the hat would be a little different. You could tell by the grin and his high cheeks that this is the Jack Nicholson Joker. This is the first time that a set has used this Joker or any portrayal of it, and I think it looks absolutely amazing.
I agree. I mean, that's a cool minifig. Like, it really is.
The one hateful thing I don't like about it is that it didn't come with the gun that just comes out and says bang on the flag. They've added it in other sets, but this set did not include it, and this is where it started.
Yeah, I agree.
The thing I would like to talk about is the Vicky Vale. The Vicky Vale is a pretty common figure. Like I said, it is from the museum scene, so she does have on the green dress. Her head is double-sided, but one thing that I have a problem with this minifigure is both of her heads, or both of her faces, are a grr and a smile. This entire movie, she was scared to death, and it just wasn't portrayed very well in this minifig. It does come with a camera to kind of show her, I guess, being a photographer. It didn't really have much to do with this scene, but it did portray the character that she was trying to be in the movie. Last but not least, you cannot forget Batman.
No.
One of the coolest things about this minifigure is it was a joke when the movie came out that Michael Keaton and his hood was made with the cape and he could not turn his head. They have done this same exact thing with this minifig. You cannot turn his head because of the cowl and the cape. And I think that is perfect.
It's awesome. Batman is, I think, my favorite fig out of this set, with Joker sitting right beside it. Like, I mean, it's...
The only thing I'll say different there is when you got Batman, the cowl is the only thing that sticks out. Batman is Batman.
Yes.
But that Joker you can look at and see is Jack Nicholson. The cape is how you can tell this one is Michael Keaton.
Part of Batman is the cape. So you if you can tell Joker by a purple suit and high cheeks, which could be Heath Ledger, just saying.
We'll agree to disagree.
I'm just saying, purple suit and cheeks.
His weren't cut.
Huh?
I said his cheeks weren't cut.
I agree. But there's been no other Batman that had a cowl that couldn't turn his head.
True. With a battering and a grappling hook. This set does include some pieces that are set specific.
Yeah, like printed pieces, the windscreen, tires. They've never been used. There's some other pieces that are new colors. Some random pieces like a 1x16 brick. The headlights were a different yellow.
They have two teal 1x16 bricks, and I guess I would have never seen a Lego set need 1x16 teals, but I don't know why Lego's always good about hiding bright colors in something.
The only printed pieces on this set are the hubcaps and
exhaust vents.
Yeah, there's a little exhaust vent right here in the front of the car. Those are the only two printed. The rest of everything else is stickers.
The other piece that was a new color to this is the signs on the side of the gargoyles that make up the wings are a new color to Lego, I guess. I'm not sure why they would have ever needed to be gray for anything but maybe greebling or something like that. But they came with a little cool idea to make, on the gargoyle stand. I think the gargoyle stand is really cool.
Yeah, it's a nice way to display these minifigs, which we always have a problem with, is trying to figure out how we're going to display them. Some of these big display sets are perfect. Like, they come up so just very simple, but this is a little more intricate. Ideas. Yeah, that's a little more intricate than the other display stands we have. Like, yeah. I mean, it really is, and it looks really nice. And it's very sturdy. One
of the things, just as I know this is a Batman Lego review, but the Legos in general is like, when it comes to the 20th anniversary Star Wars figures, I mean, it's just a simple stand for all of, but man, it looks good.
Yeah.
This is simple. And it looks good.
I wouldn't say simple. It is intricate. Like, there is...
but it looks simple.
50 pieces, roughly.
You think so?
Pretty close. Like, you're over 30. Like, especially building the little gargoyles. I mean, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
7 pieces of 8 pieces of
on each, yeah. So, and then it's underneath. I mean, you're looking at probably 30 pieces to build a stand like that. That's a pretty intricate little minifig stand.
But it looks good.
It looks very good. I'm not arguing that point one bit. So, very nice set. It's very well priced. I know it's a big hit right away, but this is a big set. We said it earlier. It's 3,300 pieces, and at $250, this is probably one of the best price per brick piece or sets that we have in this collection behind us. It's like 7.5 cents a piece,
and that to me is amazing.
Yeah, especially when you could, if you ever needed the money back, you could probably sell the minifigs and make 75% of this whole kit back, like this whole set.
The thing is, when we started, you build a lot of Star Wars doing Legos.
Right.
You do. This set is by far an amazing looking set. It was really cool building this thing. Like I said, it didn't feel like you were building everything double. You have to mirror a lot of it because it is a car, but it was still a really cool build. And if you're a comic book fan, this right here is a must-have. If you're a movie fan, this right here is a must-have. The 1989 Batman was an iconic film.
Very.
And this is one of the most iconic things out of that movie.
Probably the.
I don't know. Joker's the most iconic.
Yeah, but he's here.
Well, this is here.
He's here. But this, when you think Batman,
I think the Joker.
No, you don't.
Yes,
no,
I
you
do.
don't. No, you don't. Stop lying. When you think Batman, you're gonna think Batmobile. That's any of them. The Tumbler sticks out in Dark Knight. The Corvette, even though it's, that really, what do you know?
The Corvette I didn't like.
No, but
I don't ever
still,
think there should be a Lego Corvette.
No, I agree. Don't build a Lego Corvette unless it's a Technic set and you're commemorating a Stingray. Like, that's all you need to build. Some cool stuff we looked up is the Batmobile was built off an Impala chassis.
And it's got Civic headlights.
Yeah, Civic headlights, and it's 22 feet long. To compare that in your head...
School buses, pretty much.
No, not quite that long. I own a Suburban, which is the biggest SUV Chevy makes, and it is not 22 feet long. It is like 19. So add another yardstick on the back of a Suburban. Like, that's long. Like,
But
this
your
thing's got some
Suburban doesn't
nice
shoot
length.
6-foot flames out
It
of the
does
back
not.
of it.
The Suburban is nowhere near as cool.
And
But
I think one of the things we looked up said the thing had like a top speed of 22 miles an hour or something.
no, it was 350. Remember?
No. What? Not the portrayal of it. The actual.
Oh, it had to be as heavy as it was.
They had a problem with it moving and stuff.
I
like
bet
that.
you couldn't steer it. Accurate.
Man, accurate.
Awesome set. Well worth the money. Like he said, must have if you are.
The thing that I was actually really it blew me out of the water was one of the sets we've wanted was the Batman Tumbler. We looked up online a picture of this thing next to the Tumbler, and I thought the Tumbler was big, but it is not.
No, the picture made it look like this. No, the Tumbler's a lot taller.
But this is big.
Yeah, I mean, it was half.
This is a really cool set.
Yep.
But we'd like to thank everybody for watching. Come back and see us next week for another review.
Like and subscribe and comment and let us know what you want to see next and how we did on the video.
Every week we're here lately, we're doing new things. We're getting different thumbnails. We're doing more content. We're getting different content. We want to know what you would like us to see.
Yeah. We're trying to grow. So
don't forget, hit that bell.
Like and subscribe.
Take it easy.